Hang on, you're going to stand on the crabbies.
I see.
All right. Don't get moody just because you cracked your snail. Sleeping, eh?
Big ever.
That's your fault. No point, is it? Toon effectively has just killed one by dropping it. But apart from that, I think we're doing all right.
I don't kill them.
Another day, another task here on the farm in Thailand. And today we're going to be doing a little bit of jiggery pokery on the tank behind us. The impatient wife has already started. So what we're trying to do is take the level of water down in this tank. Currently this tank has 3 different things in here. Toon's glass shrimp, they're probably being thrown on the vegetables as we speak. A load of crabs, which are earmarked to be combined with a whiskey. We're not going to be drinking it. It's for Toon's mum. Apparently crab fat and Thai rice whiskey mixed together is good for people who suffer with diabetes. Our super snails, they're going to remain in here. So after we've got the level down with the buckets, we're then going to use this ingenious creation. We're going to take the overflow pipe out, pop the basket on there over the hole and pop that, and that should let most of the water out. We don't want all this algae leaving for 2 reasons. We use it for our young crayfish, which we've covered in a previous video, but also we're going to be moving a load of mature brood stock of our crayfish into here. So we'll still have the gung in here, the little foil shrimp. We'll still have the big snails. The crayfish would eat baby snails. You can see the eggs on the side of the wall here and on the stick here as well. But we take those off, we grow them elsewhere. We hatch them out in secure little tanks of their own. So we've just got to get the crabs out, because obviously crabs would eat crayfish when they start shedding their skin. I don't know about the nutrients in here in the water, but they certainly seem to like it when we put it on the vegetables in here. And the rest of it, someone has asked recently, what do you do with all the water? Well, we flood our orchard with it. Right, how many crabs do you reckon we got, missus? I reckon 15.
20.
Oh.
I always get more than you anyway.
All right, Gertrude. It's always Gertrude's favourite day when we pull the plug on one of the tanks. Love it, didn't you, girl? Hey? Right, I better give the missus a hand. I'm starting to get the look off her already, and I always get a bit of abuse for some of you guys letting Toon do all the hard graft. Operation Clean Out has commenced.
Oh, it's a big girl.
Checking for eggs.
Mammy. Put girl in there. Look at that gung.
Look at that monster. Sometimes size does matter. Whoa. Very nice.
Oh.
You need Eddie's chicken stick, didn't you? You want to get it? You see, Eddie, we still do use your fantastically designed chicken stick. We never use it for chickens. It's useless in that regards, but it's great for picking papayas and just poking things.
Chicken laughing.
Tim just called it the chicken laughing stick. They take one look at it just like, yeah, right, mate. Oh, you're not going to use it now? Look, he'll get all upset, won't he? Look at that. Ingenious.
Don't try hurt my snail.
Yeah, I'm still in the bad books, guys. When we're catching some of these big snails out of our outside pond, and I dropped one, it cracked the shell, and I was like, oh, I'll be all right. No, it was sucked to death by the other ones the next morning. Yeah, I'll just manoeuvre these with the stick. Look at that. Pay a fortune.
I
for
need
them.
a nice crack on
They're not cracking, are they? I'm sliding them. Crab.
You'd add this stick then. Why you tell me
There.
for?
Whoa, look at that big boy.
Go.
Boy, look, it's giant
Bucket ma.
minute.
Don't play
Yeah,
around.
look.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't? You're a woman, you're supposed to be able to do two things.
Yeah, but I'm not comfortable with another hand.
Wow.
Fat for mom, whiskey. Craw is for my stomach.
Barbecue crab claw. Oh, there's another one. Look, he's a bit fung thing, isn't he?
What?
Looks like he's got tattoos all over him.
Who? Snail or crab?
Crab.
Ooh.
Yeah, look, he's on the move now.
Oh.
He's got war paint. He's like Avatar crab.
Look at that craw. Yum, yum.
I might have a nibble on that later.
You got a small one. Small craw.
Hi. There might be some under the roof cap in here, missus. When the crabs get it on, sexy time, usually the boys die and then they're eaten by the girls afterwards. Well, that's what we've been told. Mind you, this is soft shell tune. This is one that's been changed in shell.
No, it's not.
No?
Honey,
But it's soft.
they're not soft shell. They just been sucked all the meat.
Alright.
Don't listen to me.
I do listen to you.
Wow.
Softly. What?
Oh.
Yeah, in that video you said.
Now what a smell.
What noise snails, mate? There's your answer. They just told you. Got crab on the far wall going behind your egg sticks.
What you stand there and blah de blah for? Go.
Girl.
How many girl we got? 3, that it?
No, it should be more than that. We don't normally eat the girls, do we? Well, I've been catching loads of snails out the ponds, haven't I? There's still a few more to catch outside. Oh, you want that one in the teenage tank? Bit smaller, isn't it? Well, it's a bit big for that one, though, isn't it? Save me.
Save them in
I don't think they'll eat them. Anything smaller than that, he'll get eaten by these. It's quite scary.
Go.
Crab.
Another go.
Boo.
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 You say boo.
Ah, Toon, underneath the... There, here.
Nè.
Under the blue thing.
Oh.
See?
Where? I did looking at before.
Did you? Oh, I don't know, did I?
It's your hell. Woo, crap. Woo, snail. Woo, crap.
So after putting about 500 shrimp in here, I think you've still got about 500. I don't think they've made babies, have they?
They do have baby a lot. I see they pregnant a lot.
Ah, here we go. It's alright, I won't drop them.
Oh!
Oh, you dropped it! Oh my word.
Crack.
Crack.
Say.
Oh well. Hang on, you're going to stand on the crabbies. Just
I see.
Alright. Don't get moody just because you cracked your snail. Over there, isn't it?
Yeah.
All the shrimp trying to get out the pipe now.
Whoa.
Oi. It's a bit flippy.
Put them on there. Look at them. Ooh. Nee. Big one.
They do look good.
Pregnant.
Good point.
Kung foi. That's right. I don't want to eat them now. I want to keep them.
The crayfish will eat them.
No. Kill you crayfish if they eat
Crab
my
come in.
food.
Ah. You won't get away from the Eddie stick, mate. You're doomed.
Wow. Oh, quite slippery.
We're almost there as regards take stuff out. I think there's 2 more remaining crabs. And then we're going to put the plug back in and start top it up again. just show the difference between the boy and the girl. So on the left hand there is the girl. She's quite broad across the stomach, or abdomen. And the boy is skinny. He also has that massive.
I think they're penis.
Claw. I don't think it is, Anna. Nice one. I didn't think we had that many girls. The snails hiding in the buckets as well. The big snails hiding in the buckets and over there as well. Be good just to have a count up as well. Be good to have a count up of these big snails before we pop them all back in. Of course, we will have to knock the total down by one because Toon effectively has just killed one by dropping it. But apart from that, I think we're doing all right.
I don't kill them.
Call yourself a snail farmer and you murder all our best snails. Oh, look at that. That's brilliant, isn't it? Crayfish are going to be so happy in there.
I'm not sure.
If I was a crayfish, I'd love it.
I'm not eating.
I'm not eating it. I've just had my tempura vegetables, haven't I? Hello.
No.
He's not looking well, is he?
Is that all the crab we got?
I saw one more go back under there.
You lied to me, you big trouble.
I must have got away.
Terrible husband.
Pass me those two snails without dropping them.
Why pass them out? Oh!
So I'm going to count them up. Oh. I ain't got my glove, have I?
Don't need to.
Put on the leaf.
They're not breaking it.
I'm not getting any neurotoxins in me. If you ever come and visit us on a farm, never eat our pink bubblegum. It might kill you. Honestly, apple water snail video coming soon.
Is that it for the crab?
I think so. I think we got more than the 20, you thought. I really didn't think we had that many. It's surprising, isn't it? You think how many times we've lifted the trap out on the farm, and any time we get a crab, we normally throw them in here. Wow. Bloody hell. No way.
Wow.
Flipping heck.
Big ever.
That's how you used to catch them in the river years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Ooh, don't you dare, mate.
What about putting them in with the frogs? Frogs would eat it or not?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, don't do that then.
Don't even think about it. No.
When he changes his shell though, the crayfish are going to get him, aren't they? We haven't got any guppies in here, have we? We haven't got any fish at all in here. No. It should be all right. What we did notice in our main crayfish tank was we had the snails, obviously the crayfish, guppies, and also these what they call gung foi, these small wild gung. And while we were in the tank, it was when the shrimp hatch their eggs out, all the little guppies just destroy their eggs. They're all right with the crayfish, but the young, because they stay with the mum, and by the time they leave the mum, they're big enough to fend for themselves. But these are a lot smaller. So with this tank not having any guppies in, it won't. It's not a problem, by the way, with as far as mosquitoes go. If the shrimp eat the mosquito larvae, they're brilliant. I think they'll do quite well here. Well, there'll be a few fatalities, I'm sure, when they change the shell. But yeah, really surprised to see how big that one is. Brilliant. You normally see them about that big. Cameraman and plug man.
Minute. Oh, เร็ว ไปหมดแล้วกุ้งกู
Right, it's time to rig up some pipe work and connect it to the pump running off the generator, and we're going to top this up. Before we pop the water pump on, just going to show you the crayfish that we trapped last night. We emptied the trap this morning, and we've already topped up the other tanks to full capacity with regards female crayfish. We've got some spare and they're going to start populating the tank that we've just cleaned out now. These have just been in here overnight. We just use the tank that we grow our aquatic pondweed. Come on, Nibs. Dragon fruit. Mulberry. Okay.
Mulberry.
Here we go. Crayfish racing. Live on Toonali, Pang Farm, Thailand. Place your bets now. Look at that. We've got a Goliath one in there. Right. Being a bit thick, you lot. So none of these are pregnant. We've got two boys here. There's one there. The other one's just going into reverse gear there. He's not particularly big, but his claws are huge in comparison.
Let's see what they're doing.
What they're doing?
Oh, crab!
Crab?
See? Show you.
May I?
Ah!
They got you?
They got me.
Ooh.
Where's the fucking go? Yeah? Ah! You fucking thing.
Go on. Stop messing about.
They're not dead.
Get in there. Get eating. That is like just for them going into a Chinese buffet, isn't
It
it?
look like they're gonna change shell soon, isn't it? Look, they just got giant head.
We've got enough water in our tank now that the crayfish can happily survive. We would ideally have it a little bit higher, but we'll forecast a lot of rain over the next few days. So the idea is with the roof that's above half covering the tank, the rainwater goes straight in there. So hopefully it'll fill it up right up to the top of our overflow pipe. While Toon's just jiggering and pokering around with some sticks for the snails to lay their new eggs, I'll just run through the other tanks that we've got all lined up behind this one. What we're really trying to focus on at the moment is obviously grow stuff that we want to eat and sell, but try and maximise the use of each tank that we've already got built before we contemplate building any more. So in this particular tank, we've got the very, very small snails. So as soon as they've hatched, a couple of weeks later, when they're almost pea size, we put them into here. And this also doubles up as our frog tank for juvenile frogs and tadpoles. And then as they grow, they migrate over into the fruit orchard to eat all the bugs. The next tank along here is our infamous bullfrog tank. They seem to be enjoying the new low level of water in here. There's loads and loads of new tadpoles in here, so we're going to be taking these out. We did up until recently have our adult snails in here, or a big portion of them. The problem being though, it's quite tricky to collect their eggs. And the same goes for crayfish. If we put our brood stock in here, or some of them, you've got to go in there and check them quite regularly. And it's not easy to do that in this tank. So we're still undecided how to double up this with something else. Okay, it's good for controlling bugs around here because the bullfrogs make a nice dent in the bug population. But it would be nice to grow something else in here as well. So we can't put any fish in here. Guppies would feed on the actual frog spawn. Yeah, I don't know. If anyone's got any ideas, put it in the comments what we could grow simultaneously alongside the bullfrogs. Just bear in mind that they are apex predators. What I might have a go at growing is the aquatic pondweed, which helps with the oxygenation of the crayfish tanks. Most of you know the main crayfish tank. So that doubles up with our big snails as well. You can see in the corner, we've got yet another load of eggs that need collecting. Once those eggs are collected, they get moved to these tanks. They're our little hatching out tanks. And then finally we've got 2 tanks over here. That tank on the right hand side there, that's got big snails. That's quite easy to collect the eggs in there. We've got broodstock crayfish in there. And then last but not least, we've got Toon's teenage snails, where these are too small to put in with the big snails. They'll get eaten by those, incredibly, when you It's incredible, really, when you look at the size of them. But yeah, they do get eaten by the big, fully mature ones. Because these are smaller, the crayfish would eat those, so we can't put the brood stock in there. I'm thinking again we could put shrimp in there. At the very least, we could put some guppies in there. When we get too many guppies, we put them in the outside pond with the other crayfish, but it seems to be attracting the wrong sort of attention. What I mean by that is there's a lot of birds popping around. Guppies are so easy to catch for birds. It's untrue. Right then, we've got a crayfish trap to empty again. Hopefully we're going to be as lucky as last night and get another crayfish that's buried up. That'll be a hat trick. That'll be brilliant. But a lot of the girls that we're getting out of the outside pond now, they look like they've been going McDonald's every night. They're fat as anything, so it looks like there's plenty of eggs on the way.
Here, guy, Lee, do some job. Not just me, everyone, don't boring. I thought he gonna calm down, you know, but he not.
I not see any in there.
It's a shame. Not really luck for Lee.
Not been in long, is it? And daytime. That's my excuse, anyway.
That why he not caught anything. He says the daytime. You check properly, you might get to.
Boy or girl?
Boy. Super boy.
Super boy.
See, he not luck.
Yeah, look what I did get. Oh well, put it in for tonight, innit? Put it in now, check for tonight, and then
Then see he got any luck. Ooh.
Jan Zelezny.
Look, guy. He not gonna caught anything or the bait just ran out.
Well, who forgot to... That's your fault, that is.
It's my fault now.
You didn't tie the bait thing down, did you?
Now, crayfish say don't need to go in the pot to eat. Bait.
See, look. That's your fault.
How can be me?
No point, is it? No point. Where's my fish gone?
I don't know.
Where there?
Oh dear. That is really unlucky.
Well, it is for Nemo, isn't it?
Shit luck.
He was going to be living a nice life, just eating mosquitoes. Now he's going to get eaten by ants now.